in. So with the herniations in the disc, this is what we're supposed to do to rebuild it, right? So what we're doing, we're taking a plate like this, right? And we're doing a close stance, and we're just focusing on stretching that spine where that pain is. And remember, where that pain is, if pain is here, if pain is here, then we're simply going to go here. So pain is here, so we're going to go here, right before pain, right? And then we're going to statically hold and squeeze the glutes. So this is more of a stability exercise versus pure weight, right? So that's kind of what is going on. So even just picking it up, you can pull up. What you want to do is you want to pull everything back and just kind of get on your heels, right? Then pull, keeping everything tight, right? You want to keep everything tight and just hold this position. People underestimate tension for muscle. You sit here and hold this. Now, keep it against your thighs, pushing on your heels. Just come down like this. The ball is going to like roll on your hamstrings and just hold in this position. Hold. And then come up. This will help strengthen your back from a hernia. Down. So what you're doing is you're practicing. Now, I've already done a full-blown leg workout, so my quads and hammies are pretty fried. So like this, putting the bar on your shins and coming down and keeping that back scapula. This is like movement prep. So on an off day, come work on your movement prep. Go super light, stretch everything, and think, hey, I'm not training. I'm doing mobility and working on ranges of motion with my body weight, and that's going to help me heal. So after 3 or 4 days of rest, you can hit it again, right? And then stretch. What's up, guys? How are you? See how that shoulder makes a difference? I don't train heavy. No, I do not train heavy. No, no need to train heavy. Not for what I do. I got an injury. I trained heavy as hell for 8 years and then got injured. Yeah. If I could train heavy, hell yeah, I would. I love lifting heavy ass weight, dude. Especially deadlifts. I just can't. So I have to train with fucking pumping instead of heavyweight right now. But once we finish this injury, I do want to get my deadlift back up, like the hex bar. Yeah. Here's a good movement too. So if you grab these, if you guys like to train, get you some 10 pounds like this. I'll fly away. So think about putting your elbows up or going out. But the benefit of this is because it's wide, you put your hands in, you can kind of turn. So you can do this. You can go, think about turning your wrist. And as you turn your wrist, you turn your elbow. So your wrist turns, elbow turns, shoulder turns. That's how you activate. Everybody talks about all these angles. No, turn your wrist. See how I turn it? Turn your wrist, turn your elbow. It's a hinge. This is literally all the movement is, right? And then keep your elbows in, turn, stretch. Zippo says zoom out. Hey man, you're funny, man. No hot chicks in here, man. Although they they do come in. That is true. So see them wide shoulders. So you want to squeeze the delts and think about squeezing the shoulders up. Don't don't move and contract. Contract into movement. That's what stimulates the muscles. Contract with the movement. We are injured right now, guys. What is this? We are injured, so. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry about your German Shepherd. I was in a bad car accident. I still need to do one. You know what you need to do? Hey, I know exactly what you need to do. Who's got the shoulder accident? I know what you need to do. You need to get you a dip station to where you have an assist. Hey, where you at? I wish you had donated $1,000 through Super Chat. That'd have been pretty sweet. I'm not eligible for Super Chats. But no, if you've hurt your shoulder, I had a shoulder injury, and I can tell you what I did. I know exactly what you need to do. I know what you need to do. Reapers, you too, man. See that? Well, bam. So I'll tell you exactly what you need to do for that shoulder injury. You need to get used to holding your body in a dip station, right? And holding that position with your body up, with your weight assisted underneath, and work on scapular retraction. You need to rework movement patterns. You need to go through a movement phase. I call them a movement phase, is where you have to relearn and reteach your neurosystem how to move. And by doing that, I had to do it for a month. So for 1 month, I came into the gym every day with my whole body. And all I did was work on movement patterns, but super lightweight. Everybody in the gym came up to me and was like, "Hey, do you need help? Do you know what you're doing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in a preparatory movement phase because of my injury before I hit my hypertrophy phase." Because I do hypertrophy phase, straight phases, movement prime phase, off phase. So basically, my diet changes based on how I'm eating and how I'm training, right? So, no, I don't want you to do dips. No, I don't want you to do dips. No, that's not what I want. You got to listen to every effing word that I say to the detail because I'm not giving you cookie cutter information. I'm a professional. You need to listen to the details or don't waste my time. Right? Right. You don't need to get better at dips. You need to get better at holding yourself in the position of a dip bar. I don't care. I'm telling you what you need to do. It doesn't matter what you did. This is how you fix it. Fixing muscles and injuries is all the same. You have to strengthen where there's pain around the muscles, and you have to use motor unit recruitment to teach your body to move through ranges that your body has shut down because there's pain. So you have to reteach your body how to move. And I'll tell you what, if you want me to fix it, message me on Instagram and I'll show you. I know how to fix it, but I'm not going to tell you on stream because that's what I do for a living. So you can hire me and I'll fix it, but I don't work for free. Yep. But that's what you need to do to fix it. You need to get stronger and lengthen ranges of motion and stop worrying about the weight that you lift and start worrying about contracting muscles. I'm telling you. That's everybody's problem. Everybody lifts heavier than I do, but they don't look like I do. Think about that. And we're injured. Elevated. Feet are elevated on this. Coming down. I'm gonna do a couple wrist rolls, pulling in and out, doing a false grip. I'm pushing the bar against my hamstrings, pulling it towards me. And I'm trying to torque and pull. And what happens is because I have super long arms, you guys don't remember, try holding a weight really far in front of you versus close. When a weight's closer to you, it's easier to hold. It's so far away, I'm hinging and putting all my torque and statically contracting. You statically contract for a period of time. So the static contraction is what's telling the nervous system that we want to build muscle there. So I'm trying to hit the spot where I have herniation. So by coming down to here and just holding and then kind of bouncing, I'm putting blood there. That's going to elicit a response. And then maybe later tonight or some other time, we may come over here and try to hit this deadlift machine. And that's when we'll go heavy. But this isn't a heavy based exercise. This is mobility. This is technically stability, not mobility, if you really want to. But so again, I have an injury in my back. So I'm able to hold a decent amount of muscle, never lifting heavy. I never lift heavy. I try to make a lightweight that's super heavy. So by making lightweight feel heavier, I'm able to maximize more muscle with a lighter load. And I actually think that keeps your shape better because I got wide ass shoulders and a small waist. So I think it just looks better. The only problem is because I can't lift as heavy as I used to, I'm not going to have quite as much density. So what I'm doing is I may go to what some people are saying, more of a ketogenic approach, because I hate keto for mass and building. However, truth be told, if you think about it, and you're just contracting muscles, it seems like the case could be made. It seems like if you're just contracting muscles, it seems like the case could be made. I'm going to pee real quick. No, it seems to me that the case could be made that I don't know, man. It's like if you continue to pump a muscle, will it still elicit some myofibula? I don't know.